Everyone, and welcome back to the Coin Graph Market channel. Today I'm making another video about XRP. I hope everyone is having a great day, no matter where they are in the world. We are going to talk about XRP in this video. Finally, today I'm going to talk a lot about payments, which is a change from last time. But first, I want to answer a question that most people have asked in the comments. People have always asked, will we still get rich as XRP holders if BRICS doesn't use XRP and RippleNet? In addition, I really think BRICS will use RippleNet and XRP. They already have a lot of ties to many BRICS countries. But what if BRICS use something else? I'm going to talk about a few other things too. Take a look at the one-day chart for XRP. It's a green day for XRP today, which is about 4:15 on Saturday. We're about 52 cents right now. I think a weekly candle will close. Well, what will happen with payments in 2020 and 2024? There are a lot of eyes on this subject, not the Bitcoin story. Listen to this, please. And the changes, and then however, a lot of things coming up right around the corner. Fed is already here. We will have quick mandates. We are going to have our own institution. I think there will be a lot of work in the payments area alone, not just in FS, but also in the payment room. A lot is going to start to happen. The problem is that when we set these dates, they always get tighter near the end. We'll have to do it in 2024 and 2025 then. And the rabbit will be clear for 76 ISO 2002 files. But now we're getting rules when I'm getting industry changed. As you say, we'll all change next year in 2024. We'll be working on ISO 2002 soon. I have all small investors and people who've ever talked about XRP always said that you have until 2025 to invest. But 2024 looks like it will be a very big and exciting year for people who own XRP. And there will be a big price difference for XRP. And you wait until 2025. I believe that XRP will look very different by the end of this year compared to what we've seen so far. I believe that XRP will even begin to run on its usefulness. Both of them were shared in my group, and they will always be hot now. And that the price of XRP has changed by 2 cents. It's even being talked about again. XR packed by gold stellar, backed by silver. I always said that XRP would reach a very high price even if it wasn't backed by anything. This map is one of my favorites though. People who own crypto and people who have heard of XRP. There are a lot of black dots next to people who own XRP. Everyone else is like that. Those are the people you try to get to invest in XRP over time. People try to tell you that you should invest before the price of XRP goes through the roof. But they wouldn't listen or believe you. Also, someone said that they wouldn't let all these XRP holders get rich. There won't be many XRP holders either, since many will sell at a loss out of anger at the price stability, while others will sell way too soon. Never really see XRP reach its full potential. Few people will really make it to the end to see the expensive XRP. I'm talking about 3-4 digit ERP. After that, there will only be a few of us left. After that, listen to this. She talks about how bad the old system really is. These days, they use something called correspondent banking, which is kind of an old term for technology. All this is before the internet, before everything became digital. Payments are slow because it's very disorganized and prone to mistakes. And still, yacht capital is stuck around the world as people try to hide out of some of the problems by prepositioning capital. In the field of fintech, there are a lot of apps out there. The front end is shiny and pretty to make the user experience better, but the back end isn't very good. Well, the system that had been used for decades is still mostly the same. And even the cash apps that look good, there are still payments made using the old SWIFT system, which is 50 years out of date. Ripple and XRP can fix this problem by allowing real-time, cheap and safe payments. And in terms, so when we look at XRP, everyone says cross-border payments. Moving money between two CBDCs is what everyone says, but no one even thinks about how many other places will bear our XRP used besides being used in stores. And like people who only use cash apps, if you use RippleNet technology in the next feet, you might not even know it. That's what makes a lot of people adopt. BRICS nations are planning to weaken the US dollar's position as the world's reserve currency. Now, whenever someone talks about XRP, and they always bring up the connections between RippleNet, Ripple, and to these BRIC countries. And I do think that BRIC countries would definitely use RippleNet and XRP in the future. But what if they didn't? Would we still get rich if we owned XRP? Let's take a look. In the battle between Ripple and SWIFT, can XRP be the payments giant? SWIFT has something going for them. A network of about 10,000 banks. But Ripple stands out because payments are made in real time while SWIFT payments are cheap and it's time, so it takes a long time. and it'll cost a lot of money. You send money across border. I don't know wants to pay that much and wait days for it to happen. Which is why many of these financial institutions are going to stop using SWIFT in the future. Ripple has partnered with over 300 banks and financial institutions around the world in 40 different countries. XRP wants to reach a 3-digit RP price. It needs to take 10% of SWIFT's business. Where are we now? Since there are more than 300 banks, that's about 3, right? That still gives us $30 in XRP. But what about the partners of Ripple who are also building and setting up payment rails using XRP and the Ripple net? It would be great if we could add another 3 now. It looks like a $60 XRP. In the short term, I still believe that Ripple will take more and more business away from SWIFT and SWIFT each year. And off the bat, I think the XRP will be worth between $60 and $100, depending on how much business SWIFT has already caught. That's what we'd see if there were no BRICS. If BRICS were to use RippleNet and XRP, that and changes the game completely because they're already moving away from SWIFT. That's how we might be able to do it if they decide to use RippleNet and XRP. 5, 8, 9 short term is what I mean, because they're seeing more countries join BRICS as well. This means that if the 5 initial BRICS countries decide to go that way, they will automatically use RippleNet and XRP. People keep saying there's no way BRICS is going to use a US company, which is why I want to answer the question. I still think they will, and I see Ripple as a global business. Ripple has been setting up the tools that will be used with XRP. At times it seems like nothing is happening, but trust me, you will be rewarded for your patience. You should also see how much growth there was behind the scenes. This is where I'm going with this. Also, Ripple probably works with a lot of other banks and financial institutions that we just never heard about. And this could give us even more fast cash business. From my point of view, that's how we get to 1,000. After that, you start to think about things like tokenization and derivatives and carbon credits. Who knows how much money that will bring in? That's why I said people would sell XRP way too soon. The Biden administration's Basel III will soon be coming to a town near you. I mean, Americans' financial safety will be at risk because of the endgame proposal. And this terrible idea needs to be withdrawn right away to protect us. What did a bank rep write about affordable credit? It's going to happen anyway, but they want you to think it will hurt families, and the small farms that grow food hungriers of color, and Liam, I talk to communities. But I think what's really going on is that the banks know that Basel III will cause the banks to fail and cause a huge liquidity crisis. That might be the next black swan, and I don't know why, but I think it would help the cryptocurrency like XRP. Find the US economy added 353,000 jobs in January, which was a lot more than expected. This is because XRP would fix the liquidity crisis when it happens. But look at how many people have been laid off in the last couple of months. Some people have even said that they have to work 2 or 3 jobs just to buy food. I don't think our economy is as good as they make it out to be. I think all these numbers are fake, and it looks like the US economy now runs on Taylor Swift. The US economy grew by billions of dollars thanks to Taylor Swift's concerts, and the pop superstar is leading the way in a trend in tour tourism where trips are planned around gigs.